Hey everybody, Matt Mickish here. For the video today, we're going to be talking about put yourself first, evolve, okay? Why I wanted to talk about this video today is because when you're not focused on yourself and you focused on other people, whether it be a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you see, when you start focusing on them and their relationship, you take away from focusing on yourself. So a lot of guys do this, like you get the girl and then you just stop trying, stop exercising because you're not focused anymore. You're focused on other things besides yourself. That's really when the struggles happen, okay? Because you get pushed off focus like I've done, like I've just recently done. Like I've lost my focus for the past 10 days. Now I have to regroup and take time for myself again so I'm able to like refocus my energy and get back in the saddle, essentially. You know, putting yourself first is going to be so important to your growth, guys, and to getting to where you want to go in life. Because when you stop putting other people first and stop being a people pleaser, trying to please everybody, and you understand that you need to put yourself first in this life to get to where you want to be, okay? And that means not focusing all your energy on a girl or a guy. That means taking time for yourself so you're able to focus and not be distracted from your life goals and your goals in general. You know, this concept of putting yourself first, evolve, it's such a beautiful concept because I've realized a lot of the times in the past where I've been like focused on a girl, you know, distracted, I haven't been able to like be my best self during those times because I'm distracted. I'm not focused on myself like I am usually. Usually 2:30, I'm up, get my coffee, out the door, at the gym for 2-3 hours. You know, lately I've been distracted. I'm being vulnerable here with you guys. I don't know what happened. I just got distracted these past 9-10 days because I've been grinding so hard, working on my company, building that. When you're really passionate about something, guys, it's really easy to work nonstop 3-4 days without getting like your normal needs, right? I'm so passionate and so obsessed about my mission and my journey that it's easy to like go without working out or eating because I'm so focused on making something happen and so focused on my purpose and so passionate about it. So I really need to readjust and take a step back because I've been very distracted. So I have to really get back on track. You know, not distracted where like at work, in my work in general, I've been like killing it 150%, but I've been distracted like not going to the gym in the mornings like I usually am, right? Because I got pushed off center, pushed off my focus. So now like I have to get back in the saddle, really try hard to stay not distracted and to stay focused on what's really important. So, you know, this will happen, guys. You know, there will be times in life where there's all these outside distractions bombarding you. It's so important that you're able to take a minute, take a breath, you know, readjust, avoid those distractions as much as possible. The things that want to distract you are not things that are going to get you any closer to your goal and to your vision, right? So I want to make sure we're understanding this, that the minute you start realizing that you got to put yourself first in life is the minute you're going to start to evolve exponentially because you're not focused on the distractions. You're focused on yourself and your goal, and that takes supreme focus. You can't be focused on this girl 100% or be focused on this guy 100% and then focus on yourself 100%. No, it will end up being is like you're focused on him 50% and you like 30% and 20% is just wasted because you're wasting your time and wasting your energy on things that aren't going to get you any closer to your goal or your vision. So the minute we start putting ourselves first, guys, is the minute we're going to evolve big time. This life is a learning process and you'll get to the point where you're like learning and clarifying all these distractions to yourself so you're able to like distinguish them. And then when there's a distraction put in front of you, you're not gonna be so easily moved off because you'll be able to identify it. And then once you identify it, you'll be able to push it to the side because it's just a distraction and it's gonna move you off your center and move you off your focus. So attention is our most valuable resource nowadays. And when you're giving out that attention sparingly or freely, then you're gonna have none for the things that actually matter, like your goals and yourself. So it's so important that we understand that these distractions are just gonna push us off our focus. And once we realize that, that's gonna really help us to avoid those distractions permanently or until you get to where you wanna be. And then you could use those distractions to get your mind off of, you know, work and stuff like that. So, you know, and sometimes you have to be willing to say no. A get together with friends or with family, sometimes you have to be willing to say no, guys. Start saying no, because you have to be willing to say no so you can focus on yourself. This concept of focusing on yourself, it takes focus and discipline, and you need to be able to do these things to get to where you want to go. So when you're not focused and not disciplined, you're going to let these distractions take over and control your life. So that's why I'm trying to get ahead of this right now for you guys, so you're able to really put these steps in order to avoid distractions, ultimately get to where you want to go, accomplishing your goals and goal achievement. So not be caught up in millions of distractions that are bombarding you, whether it's on social media, constantly scrolling through posts and stuff, or your friends hitting you up to hang out. Those are all distractions that are going to keep you from your goal. Now, it's important to take time to, after you work and grind your ass off, it is important to take time to decompress. And that's the time where you can go hang out with family, go hang out with friends, and use those distractions for your benefit. But you can't let these distractions take over your life, and then you're just aimlessly wandering around because you have absolutely no focus. And especially today, in today's world, where there's so many things trying to distract us, whether it's outside, social media, thousands of notifications that are blowing up your phone. As soon as you get a notification, you drop what you're doing. That trains your brain every time you get a notification to just drop what you're doing immediately. So what I want you guys to do is, from now on, when you get notification on your phone, wait, or turn your phone on silent while you're working throughout the day and just wait. Don't check it as soon as it hits your phone, because that trains your brain every time you get a notification to just drop what you're doing. You lose your focus immediately and look at the notification. So make sure when you're working, when you're trying to focus, you turn your phone on silent or do not disturb, so you're able to actually focus and not be distracted. And what I've realized is, for the longest time, like the past 4 years, I've been extremely focused on myself. That is what has led to my success. You know, the foundation I've built for myself led to my success, and not focusing on women or friends or anybody else but myself. That's truly rare, guys. When you understand how important your attention is and how valuable it is, you're gonna think twice before freely giving it away, letting other distractions take you off of your focus. You know, because a lot of us have it messed up, right? Instead of taking care of ourselves and taking care of our goals and stuff, our focus is like, oh, I need to get a girlfriend right now. I need to have a girl right now, or I need to have a man right now. That's where your focus is going. In fact, that should not be where your focus is going. Until you are financially independent, you know, on the right track, you should not be focusing on a significant other or women or men at all during that time, okay? Because that time is needed for you to take care of yourself, focus on yourself, and get to where you want to be in life. And when you're constantly focusing on, you know, other people, other things, you're not going to be able to use that focus to your advantage. I let myself get distracted because, okay, I'm working hard, I can relax now for a day or two. But then that turned into me not being able to focus for 10 days. So what I'm realizing is your focus is so much more valuable than you could ever realize, because the minute you give it away freely, it's just like that. Then you're off track for 1 to 2 weeks. Just like that. A tiny bit of losing your focus to a distraction, then you're off track for, 2 weeks. Just like when you don't go to the gym or you don't work out for a day, then that turns into 2 days. Then you don't go for 2 days, that turns into 3 days. You know what I mean? So it's so much easier to just stay focused, stay locked in at all times, because then you don't lose track, okay? Then you don't lose sight of the vision, and you're able to stay hungry and remind yourself consistently why you're so hungry, and that really helps keep your focus at all times, regardless of who wants to take it from you, okay? There's gonna be all these people, things that are gonna try to take your focus from you, take your attention from you, but you need to be willing to be strong enough to be like, I can't do that right now. I need to focus on myself. I'm focused right now, and I need to stay in the saddle, stay on point. And that's just a distraction. That can wait for now. I just wanted you guys to understand how important it is that we utilize our focus and our attention and use it, take us to where we want to go, and not just freely give our attention away, so that we have no more focus and attention left for the things that actually matter in life. All right, guys, if this provided value for you, I want you to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe, share, choose happiness, guys, and be grateful for the little things.